we talked about when you're doing your solo. Yeah, not embarrassing, right? Ashton's better when she thinks she's better. Does that make sense? She can kill it, right? She brings out the Caitlin arms. You know what I'm talking about? And she looks amazing, she sounds amazing, she knows her dances. Then when things go a little wrong, she turns into a football player, Ashton. The dance gets like this. Who dances with you? You know what I'm talking about? And then everything in her body is doing everything correct. She's making it harder for herself. I want her to allow herself to get this combo. Does that make sense? You're good, you're smart, you know what you're doing, yeah? When you get lost, don't look. Because that person's not going to help you. Everything, the shoulders, everyone knows what I'm talking about? I'm pointing around to the private with her and I noticed it. But what our body naturally does and where our brain naturally goes when things hit the fan, you guys know I really want to say, yeah, is so incorrect to what we should be doing. Does that make sense? First thing when you mess up, what's the first thing you do? If you're good, you think about what you just did. If you're a normal human being, especially a teenage girl, you look around the room to see who just saw you do that. Does that make sense? Yeah? What you can do, as soon as you mess up, what just went wrong, you get right back into the game. It's like, oh, what's next? Not, oh, who saw that? Holly's not looking at you. Does that make sense? Holly, are you perfect every single time? No, she messes up, she makes a really sad face real quick. Right? Like, and then she's back in the dance. Yeah? But even you've been weeks and mountains, right? Usually that for you, right? One little mistake, like the whole week was over for you. Who danced with her back then? Who's known her that long? You know what I'm talking about? Literally. Like she's beautiful, she has her leg over her head for like 42 counts of 8, and like she'll like, and next thing you know the week is over. Oh man. Right? Mistakes aren't that bad, they happen. It's what you do when you make a mistake that's important. Yeah? You can feel bad about yourself, you can think the world's judging you, right? You can think that everyone's gonna make fun of you, no one's gonna be your friend, none of that happens, yeah? The worse your mistake, the better the story you have when you get older in my age, yeah? I love the story when I forgot to get too close to I'm supposed to be here. You know what I mean? And just, I'm zoning out on stage, and I decide to stand here. You don't see a big problem with that, right? Just a 1 foot, 6 inches, right? What's the problem? Is the kid is doing a Dutch, like a toe touch, flying over the kid behind me, right? So the difference between standing next to the guy behind me and 6 inches is I ended the whole show. The show ends. The last note of the show is supposed to be run, toe touch, split. He pops up, light goes out, next thing you know, we're battling, right? So me, I'm all like, whatever, I'm into it because I'm cool, right? And I just mess up. I just 6 inches wrong, right? A friend runs, does the toe touch, can't clear me. So the show ends, it's a little graphic, into my friend in a toe touch, landing directly onto my head. My own nose and mouth hits my own knee, and I black out. So the show ends, boom, with both of us. Like I wear my friend for a hat for a little bit, you know what I mean? And then I knock myself out. Right? So then the bows go, in the audience it's like awkward, right? The audience is like, are we supposed to call 911 or, so like no one's clapping, no one's around, because it's me like bleeding, like, and I, in my head, like, just take the bow. But I'm not there yet. Like, my body's like, yo, stay down. My brain's going, take the bow, take a bow. Like, thank you everyone. Right? So literally the show ends with me just like clawing, like, even my friends didn't know, like, you're supposed to like hold hands, they're all like, me and my other friend is like not feeling great because he jumped across first on my head, yeah? So the point of the story is, the worse the mistake, the better the story is when you get to be older, yeah? Well, the worse you can do these little mistakes, don't let them affect you. Be like, oh snap, that happened, how can I get back into this? Yeah, cool? I'm watching it when actually it's starting to get to the part where she doesn't know it 100%. You see the shoulders start to go, right? And it's so obvious when she's like, actually she's like killing it. Then the hard part comes and go, oh. You feel me? Don't let that happen to you, yeah? Cool? You want to relax more. You want to think more about the dance and less about the people around you when those sections aren't going. Cool? Let's see if we can